All right, we have some breaking news coming in right now. Chinese space and satellite tracking vessel, the Yuan Wang 5, has docked at Sri Lanka's Hambantota port. Now, this development comes despite India raising security concerns with Lankan leadership. And there are fears that this controversial ship could spy on India's military installations. And according to reports, this vessel is a dual-use spy ship. Meanwhile, the government has said that it will carefully monitor the situation, keeping in mind India's security and economic concerns. Now I'm crossing over to our correspondent Abhishek Jha, who tracks the MEA, to give us more details on this. Abhishek, can you now explain the significance of the Chinese spy ship docking at Sri Lanka's port, which is in India's backyard? And can you also tell us about why Sri Lanka has allowed this to happen?
So Sri Lanka has done a lot of flip-flop over this issue of this Chinese ship, which has now docked at Hambantota. Initially, it was supposed to be arriving at Hambantota on 11th of August and stay there for a week for replenishment and refueling. But after India registered protest and there has been some backdoor, diplomatic conversation, it was rescinded. The permission to dock at the Hambantota port for this Chinese ship was rescinded. But now, on 12th of August, again, the Chinese government applied for the docking of this ship at Hambantota, and now Sri Lanka has given permission to this. This is a situation which has been very carefully being watched over from the Indian point of view. MEA has said that anything that has a security concern in and around India will be MEA is trying to monitor the situation. We also have to put it in context that only yesterday India has handed over another Dornier aircraft to Sri Lanka, where the Sri Lankan president Ranil Wickremesinghe was also present. And during his speech at the event, he said that there could be differences between the two countries, but the differences should not become disputes. But then the security concerns and the threats that India has been having in and around Indian waters, and it has also conveyed to Sri Lanka. It looks like those concerns were not very much addressed, and Sri Lanka had to succumb under the pressure from Chinese government, who also owns Hambantota port for another 99 years because of Sri Lanka could not pay the debt to Chinese government, and in that debt swap agreement, Hambantota was leased to Chinese authorities for another 99 years. So it looks like a lot of pressure and diplomatic tactics has played around, and only then the Chinese ship is now has docked at Hambantota port.
Abhishek, thank you so much for joining us and giving us details on that latest development. Now, that's it from me. Up next, you have my colleague Toya Singh. But before that, heavy downpour in Jammu has created a flood-like situation in the area. Here's a ground report by News 18 India's Pavan Sharma. Take a look.
पानी में फंसे लोगों को निकालने के लिए आप यहाँ पर देख सकते हैं जम्मू कश्मीर पुलिस और भारतीय सेना की टीम जो है एक बोट के जरिए यहाँ पर पहुँचे हैं। इस बोट को उस पानी के भीतर, दरिया के भीतर ले जाएगा और जो लोग फंसे हुए हैं उनको निकालने का काम जो है वो उनको बचाने की प्रक्रिया पूरी होगी। और यहाँ पर आप देख सकते हैं भारतीय सेना के जवान जो है एक बोट को लेकर इस पानी में जाने का प्रयास कर रहे हैं। और ये आपको बताते हैं कि 3 से 4 लोग जो बताया जा रहा है कि इस पानी के भीतर फंसे हुए हैं, और ये बोट जो है ये सीधी अब यहाँ पर दरिया के भीतर ले जाकर उन लोगों को निकालने का काम शुरू होगा। अब इस तरफ अगर आप देखिए तो यहाँ पर जो बाकी जवान हैं वो पूरी टीम जो इनकी पहुँच चुकी है, जिनके पास स्टीमर है और उसके बाद बोट को चलाने के लिए जो चप्पू होते हैं वो भी इनके पास हैं कि इस बोट के भीतर पूरा सामान लेकर वो जाएंगे।